Welcome to ancient Egypt. Today, we're going to show you the importance of canopic jars in the ancient Egyptian mummification process. I'm Stephen.
And I'm Brian, and this is our pharaoh. Canopic jars were made out of many different materials, such as wood, thatch, or other precious metals such as silver, bronze, and gold. The material used to make the jars depended on your wealth. A pharaoh, such as we have here, would have gold or silver canopic jars, whereas a lowly worker or a slave may only have thatch or wood canopic jars. They varied in size, such as a small 5-inch or a larger 10-inch, and as ages progressed, the style also changed.
The name canopic actually reflects the mistaken association by Egyptologists with the Greek legend of Canopus. So as Brian just touched on, they progressed as time went on. So starting in the Old Kingdom, canopic jars were just basic jars. There was no inscription on them, no hieroglyphics, no design really at all to spice it up. But as we moved through the Middle Kingdom and into the New Kingdom, then there was colorful inscriptions and the headdresses that we'll talk about later of the 4 sons of Horus. But in the Old Kingdom, this shouldn't be mistaken that they were just plain jars that held the organs.
And now we will demonstrate the removal of organs from the body. The first organ removed is the lung. You can see that it is wrapped in linen and then placed into the jar. This jar is protected by 2 gods, Hapi and Nephthys. Hapi, a baboon-headed god, is one of the sons of Horus and also represents the north.
The second organ removed is the stomach. As you can see, it's wrapped in linen also. The linen package was put into the jars, and consecrated oil was poured over them in the jar. This jar was protected by Dwamutasef, the jackal-headed god, another son of Horus, and the goddess Neith. The third organ removed was the liver. Same thing, wrapped in linen. And the liver jar is protected by Imsete, the human-headed god representing the south, and also the goddess Isis, not to be confused with the terrorist group.
The final organ are the intestines. Intestines are removed, and just like the other 3, wrapped in linen and consecrated oil is poured over the jar as they are placed inside. These 4 organs are specifically removed due to the moisture they keep inside the body. When the body is being preserved, they need to remove all the moisture in order to make it last.
The early canopic jars were placed inside a canopic chest after the organs were removed from the body and buried in tombs together with the sarcophagus of the dead.
They were also sometimes placed in the 4 corners of a room so as to surround the body. They were necessary for the afterlife because the Ba and Ka required all of their organs in order to function properly.
After the early periods, there were usually inscriptions on the outsides of the jars, like I mentioned earlier, and sometimes the inscriptions were quite long, and sometimes they actually were spells from the Book of the Dead.
One organ, an important organ, the heart, was left inside the body. The heart was considered to be the seat of the soul and was used for weighing in the afterlife. That is why it remained in the body.
And now, we have some interesting facts for you about canopic jars. In and after the 3rd intermediate period, dummy canopic jars came into play. They were used because improved embalming techniques allowed the organs to remain inside the body. The jars were, however, still placed in the tomb with the sarcophagus just for the sake of tradition, but no longer held any organs. The canopic jars were stored because the Ba and Ka could simply not live in the afterlife without them.
The mummification process commonly lasted about 70 days. During those 70 days, the star Osiris would appear to die below the horizon. Osiris and his wife often were associated with this star. However, Canopus, the second brightest star in the Egyptian sky, was commonly mistaken to be that star, hence why the association between canopic jars and Osiris and his wife Isis was made.
Thank you for spending your time with us this afternoon. Now, it's time to lay this guy to rest. Our pharaoh should be buried with his canopic jars nearby and live a nice, peaceful life